Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Tonight we are going to be covering England v the mighty Albania. So, how are we doing? Is this the Nations League C group? I'm afraid not, Christian. I'm afraid this is for the World Cup qualification. Thomas Tuchel says that we need excitement. Let's get bloody excited. Woo! Excited! Okay. If that hasn't brought energy into the show, I don't know what will. Okay. Where is Eric Ten Hag's slide? We are working on it, don't worry, sure. I've got about 20 editors in the background on it as we speak. He's gone, mate, let it go. Clip that and ship it. Okay. Oh, my bad. Just saw two teams who never win anything and assumed it was like a Malta versus Luxembourg level game. Christian, you just sound jealous that we've stolen your best manager and he will lead us to victory. Let's look at the lineup, folks. This is Thomas Tuchel's first lineup. And of course, Marcus Rashford. Oh. MR 10. He's back, baby. So we've got Pickford in goal. We've got Walker, Rice, Konza. Wait, I hate when we do the lineups like this in bloody number order. So we've got. Let me make this a bit easier for myself. Okay, we've got Pickford in goal. We've got Walker, Konza, Dan Burn at centre-back, Lewis Skelly at left-back, and we've got Declan Rice and Curtis Jones in the midfield. Up top, we have Foden, Bellingham, Rashford, and Harry Kane. Rashford even getting a start in Thomas Tuchel's first lineup, which says a lot. But I mean, who knows? Maybe he's trying to water out the dead wood before it can clasp its murky mitts on this side. Tukeliban is not even top 10. No Plummer. Yep, this team is dead. Is Palmer injured, Christian? Why is Palmer not in the squad? I don't actually know. I think he's injured, isn't he? Either way, how are we doing, folks? And what score prediction do you have in mind for this game? I'm going 4-0. I think Thomas Tuchel will absolutely destroy Albania, if I'm being honest with you. Thomas Tuchel was very vocal when it came to why England didn't win the Euros. He said that we didn't play with a lot of excitement. He said that there wasn't realistically any strict style of play. He said there weren't enough patterns. Very critical on Gareth Southgate, in all honesty. Not a lot of respect shown to Southgate, but hopefully he can get us a trophy. Yes, your only good player is out. It's going to be Greece all over again. 1-0 Albania. I don't know if I can deal with watching United and England lose. Having said that, United on a 7-game unbeaten streak at the moment, I believe. So at least we got that. To Caliban, cooked Southgate to a crisp, not going to lie. Yeah, he did not give him much grace at all, if any, realistically. Let's go Albania. Vivek. Are you drunk again, Vivek? Come on now. You know England are going to win this. This is but the beginning of the journey, gents. After this, man, shoot for the moon. And then you're gonna fall on the stars. I don't know. I'm just chatting shiz, guys. I don't know what to say on an England stream because it's so dead. Let's look at other England news. Declan Rice waving. Gordon, and is that Curtis Jones? I don't even know half of his England players. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I only care about United. Yeah, I watch for big competitions, but I guess I'm doing friendlies now as well. Jude Bellingham giving a nice little wave. And yeah, Marcus Rashford with his OG earphones in there. Well, let's go Albania. Yes, I am. Let's go Albania. Let's go. 1-0 Albania. Vivek, mate, you're smoking too much devil's lettuce again. Because there's no way on God's green earth that Albania will beat Man United. Will beat England tonight. Oh my god. Great start to the stream, lads. Okay. We don't care about the young lions. We hardly care about the big lions. Let's look at this. Body language. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Probably not. What is happening here? Why are we high-fiving random children? Are these the mascots? Or the scouts, or whatever they're called? Goal by Broja. Goal by Broja. Is that a Albanian player? Who knows? You tell me. Either way, this was recorded on a Google Pixel for whoever cares. Thomas Tuchel. Loving life. If we don't win by 4-0 tonight, I'm going to be very disappointed. England will never win anything because they let Hamza Chowdhury go. Hamza Chowdhury. Why does that name ring a bell? Leicester. The last name Chowdhury makes me think Indian. Bangladeshi, I see, okay. Did we let him go or did he leave because he knew he wasn't going to get in? I don't know, mate. Armando Broja, Chelsea striker. Leicester, Bangladesh player. Don't know if that's the reason we're not going to win. Might have something to do with this guy. Do not trust this guy whatsoever. Any other news? The big Dan Burn, after winning his Carabao Cup with Newcastle, is going to make his debut tonight. Oh, look at this. England football brings families together, guys. Doesn't it just make your heart melt? Oh. I mean, a couple of years ago, these gates were being stormed by fans who lived in London because they didn't have tickets to the final of the Euros. Yeah, to the final of the Euros against Italy. I'm sure all of these people I'm sure he'll grow up to be a thug that just says racist chat. No, I'm kidding. Albania dunking on England. Did you see last night games? I saw... What did I see? I saw Højlund scoring against Portugal. Is Martinez still Portugal's manager? Portugal national team manager. If it's Martinez, I'm going to absolutely... How is Roberto Martinez still the head coach of Portugal? They've just lost 1-0 to Denmark. And they've got so much talent. How does this guy keep getting jobs? Can anyone actually answer that for me? Can anyone give me like one positive to having Roberto Martinez as your manager? Denmark should have scored 3 or 4 against Portugal. I did have a chance to look at the XG, and yeah, Denmark had like an XG of like 2.5 to Portugal 0.5. What do you guys think is the problem with Portugal? Because obviously when Ronaldo was at United, I did believe that he slowed our play down a bit. Do you guys reckon Portugal are at a disadvantage by having Cristiano Ronaldo in the side? Or is it on the other players to raise their game? First pick was admin's face reveal. England football brings families together and then rips them apart when they lose. Below goal line save. Oh, of course. Of course. You sure? Yep. They have Ronaldo up front. That guy is more of an underwear merchant than a football player. What I don't understand is that if Ronaldo was hindering the performance and the players are all saying, oh, we'd love to see Ronaldo win a World Cup, like, surely at some stage someone needs to have a chat with him and just be like, oh, okay, Ronaldo, like, we can win a World Cup, but odds are you're going to have to be like a squad player rather than a starter. I mean, I don't know if it is because of Ronaldo why Portugal is struggling. It might not be. It probably well isn't, but it's probably got something to do with Roberto Martinez, because how he's their manager is beyond me. But yeah, lads, something needs to change with Portugal. I actually like Portugal as well. When they won Euro 2016, I was actually really hyped for that. But yeah, they've gone to the dark side of Roberto Martinez. What's going on? What's the lineup? How you doing, Eddie? Let's go on the lineup for you. So, wait, no, that's for Youth Lions. Lineup, we're looking at Pickford, Walker, Rice, Konza, Foden, Kane, Bellingham. Marcus Rashford gets a start, which is actually quite interesting to see. Thomas Tuchel coming out with some quite nice words towards Marcus Rashford as well. So, I mean, I guess Marcus Rashford's back in town. What can you say? And we've got Dan Burn and Curtis Jones with Lewis Skelly. I would say give Jose the job if they part ways with Roberto. That would be an amazing thing to see. I would love to see Jose Mourinho as coach for Portugal. But I think when he does become coach for Portugal, he's pretty much walking away from club football. So yeah, I don't think he wants to walk away from club football yet. It's funny because the Newcastle job looked lined up for him if Eddie Howe failed, but after he's won their first trophy in however many years, I doubt Eddie Howe's going anywhere from Newcastle anytime soon. What's the point? Albania will win. Albania are going to get spanked, Vivek. You heard it here first. Also, the French, shocking from Didier Deschamps once again. Of course, the Germans look like the best team in the world once again. Don't know about that, mate. You couldn't win it in your own country, mate. Let's see. International football. What fixtures have we had? Let's just type in World Cup qualifiers and then I guess they'll come up. Show me. It's so annoying. Why doesn't Google just show you them all in one place? Where are we? Man, this is like impossible to find. Help me out, guys. Where can you even find all of the results? I want to get them all up on the screen. Also, the French, shocking, read that one out. Germans are terrible. Christian, boohoo. First look at Tuchel ball with England will be interesting. Eddie, I'm putting it out there right now. If we don't win by 4-0, I'm going to be disappointed. I mean, England couldn't win in their own country, so realistically, shut up, Eshaw. We got cheated. It was a conspiracy, I tell you. Refs owe us a Euros trophy. Don't know about that. No, to be fair, we could win it in our own country, but karma got us. I mean, you saw all the England fans smashing up Italian restaurants in London. You saw the England fans crashing the gates of Wembley. I mean, you saw us laughing at like bloody a 4-year-old German girl crying. Like, I'm not going to lie. Of course I want England to win competition, but when like there's so many dickheads in England, it's just like, oh man, like you're not giving us the good karma to go on to win this. Like you're not getting people behind us. I think when eventually all the countries get behind us and we're not just absolute cretins, then I think we will win a trophy. We got cheated. It was a conspiracy. By the way, I am one of those cretins because I will get involved in all of that stuff. But I'm just saying we had the bad karma on our side. We got cheated. It was a conspiracy. Nations League, not World Cup qualifiers. I swear it said. Nah, it says World Cup qualifiers. Okay, here we go. I found it. Finally. Wait, it's match day 1 of 10. So this is just the beginning of World Cup qualifiers. Okay. So the other games played by Portugal and Denmark must have been the league, Nations League. What? There's too much stuff going on. It's like FIFA. Yeah, they were playing in the Nations League. We're playing in a World Cup qualifier today. Weird. That Euros was supposed to be played in different countries, but I swear England only played 3 matches away from England. Yeah, pretty much. You can win it in the 13 colonies next time. Also, there are 3 teams I pray never win anything. Tottenham, Arsenal, and England. Oh, well, that means that you don't pray that United don't ever win anything, so at least you're making progress with supporting United. Christian, good to hear. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. And the lights on at Old Truthford Incorporated. It was Nations League the other night. It was indeed. Japan's the first nation qualified outside the hosts. What? How have Japan already qualified if we're only just having our qualification matches? What is... Guys... International football makes no sense, mate. Why does this Nations League even exist? Where are we in the Nations League? Like, does anyone care? Like, what? So the Nations League has groups as well? What? Is this to keep people engaged in international football? While, it says for 2024-26 season, it lasts 2 years. It makes no sense. Okay, we're top of our group in the Nations League of Ireland, Finland, and Greece. Go us. When do we play our next match in the Nations League? England, Nations League. Okay, so we've got World Cup qualifiers. It doesn't even say when our next match is in the Nations League. Did we get knocked out of the Nations League? Didn't qualify for the quarterfinals. International football outside the World Cup and Euros for my fellow Europeans is just a side quest for real. Yesterday was Nations League playoffs. We beat the Italians, by the way. Can't say the same, can you? I don't mind United winning, not a putrid club unlike Anthrax and Cock and Ball FC. Well, you don't. You are out of Nations League. Who did we lose to in the Nations League to get knocked out? What? We finished top of our group, though. What is this? And that was in November. Who did we lose to get knocked out of the Nations League? Nations League was supposed to make international games competitive, but really it's just another money grabber. Oh, it's not succeeding at this grabbing of money because I don't know if too many people are invested in it. You're out of Nations League. Bruh. You lost in round of 16. Against who? Who did we play in the Nations League? We're the creators of a beautiful game. We can't be knocked out of any competition. You're in Group B, by the way, so not even eligible for the playoffs. You got relegated during the Southgate era. Wait, so we played a group, but we couldn't get to the playoffs even if we won the group. Oh my god, my head is actually hurting. What is going on? What is going on with football? Oh, let's see if there's any updates here. England, man. Okay, Bellingham looking locked in. Foden looking like he's going to have the game of his life because it's not a actual competition. And Declan Rice just looking chill as ever. Chill guy. Dan Burn. The almighty Dan Burn. I think Italy. We got knocked out of the Nations League by Italy. Let's see. England. Why couldn't I not find that fixture easily with a few Google searches? So league phase. We could only be in the league phase. Even though we won all of our matches. Pretty much. I don't know. It hurts my head, man. It hurts my head, international football. At least we get to all witness this absolute masterclass together. I'm hoping to see some good football tonight. I mean, Rashford, if he scores a few goals, adds on a few million onto his price tag that we can get. Born in Sweden, but German, Eddie. Cool, Christian. I want to live in Germany at some point. Eddie, why do you want to live in Germany at some point? That is a rogue claim. There are 4 tiers in the Nations League. A is for the top teams. D is for bums. You won the group in tier B since you got relegated by Hungary, Germany, and one other team. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. Well, players are singing the national anthem. God save our gracious King. God save our almighty King. Let's get into this section. Tuchel looking very ominous on the sideline, dare I say. Is Tuchel the man to bring excitement back to England? You'll have to excuse me if I say United instead of England a bunch of times during this stream because United is pretty much my life. But we're here to represent the country, for the children, for Dan Burn. Come on, let's do it. England and Northern Ireland finished as group winners, earning them promotion to Group A and Group B, respectively. The 3 Lions secured automatic promotion to League A after winning, and therefore not involved in the next round of the Nations League. Ah, okay, so we're not knocked out. We just have to wait for them to fight it out. Okay, that's more like it. Thank you, Ishor. Tuchel might not bring excitement, but might bring a trophy. Well, he said he's here to bring excitement, Eddie. That's what he's claimed. So 4-0 and nothing less is what I want. I'm expecting 4-0 today, Tuchel. They are not in Nations League. Don't listen to admin, Eddie. Germany is great. I really recommend Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg. I've been to Berlin, Christian. It's interesting. Interesting place. Where are you? What part of Germany are you from again, Christian? That's 2 are very expensive to live in, though. They just got promoted to League A this year. Why does Wembley look like a war zone? I haven't had a chance to look at it. You mean all the soldiers? For 2025... Why are you watching this game? Albania winning it 1-0. Vivek, we are not going to lose this match. That's why I'm watching this game. Because England know how to turn up in the big games. I mean, Germany, Schmermany, France, Schmantz, Albania. This is where we jam. This is where we jam. Berlin's quite interesting. Come on, the Albania. Oh, God. God. This is where all the international angels just come in to mock the poor admin. Good to see you, Keith. Up the Albania. We've got this. Come on, England. Come on, England. Lewis Skelly, lead us to victory. England, way. Oh, okay. We've got a moment of silence here. I don't know what this moment of silence is for. Is that bad, guys? Can anyone tell me? what this moment of silence is for. I don't want to pretend like I know what it's for. We saw soldiers on the pitch, so is it because of some sort of war thing? I feel like there's always a silence for international games. Oh, it's for George Eastham. Jordan died. Which Jordan? It says George Eastham on the board. Eddie, don't put words in my mouth. What does Spurs and England have in common? What do Spurs and England have in common, Vivek? Go on, entertain me. What does England and Horseshoes have in common, okay? Too cool. Come on, lead us to victory. Oh, nothing. I thought we were naming things that were shiz. Great. F1 driver. An F1 driver died called Jordan. Live in Berlin, but I'm moving to Munich later this year. Berlin is great if you're between 20 and 30, I would say. Banging parties, I'll tell you. Berlin? Where's that place? I only went last year. Where's that place? Oh, kickoff underway, but Albania keep messing around. This is cool. Okay, let's go, England. Come on. Berlin has this really cool like indie place with like a bunch of tents over it and stuff like that. I can't remember what it's called though. It's kind of like Shoreditch in London. See if you can help me out, Christian. Both haven't won a trophy in years. You don't know Eddie Jordan. I don't know any F1 drivers, for being honest with Vic. If Tottenham had anything up in display cases, it would also be stolen. Shame being English. Yes, he was Irish, Eddie Jordan. Eddie Jordan was a pioneer in F1. I don't know him, but I did actually see Conor McGregor post a photo with him. Sorry, he was British. He was the first. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm getting all sorts of random messages on my screen. Just to check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Can hear you. Good. Okay, we're back. He was a Chelsea fan. Oh god, is it a club? Conor McGregor, mate, Eddie, Conor McGregor. Talk about a fall from grace, man. So, boo or an open area? Is it a club or an open area? It's an open area, Christian. It's an open area. Have you ever been inside the thing that they call like the world's smallest club? I mean, it's like a phone booth where you can get like a recording of you pretty much listening to like any song, and it's got like a smoke machine in it and stuff. Eddie Jordan was Irish, Vivek. You are a serious spanner. Can you hear you? I'm just spamming. I thought you went to rub one out, admin. Great. Each to their own. Which place are you talking about, admin? I'm talking about. Christian will help me. No lol, never heard. Guys, I'm gonna have to bloody Google this place. If anyone's in Berlin, go to this place. Smallest nightclub in the world, Berlin. So the nightclub is called a Teledisco, which is pretty cool. It's like you pay like €5 for like a 3-minute clip of you singing like karaoke and like a little machine, little phone booth where you can put smoke and like strobe lights and stuff, which is pretty cool. But where is it in Berlin? I need to find it on a map. To be honest, I can't remember any of the names of the places I went to in Berlin. It's very hard to remember the names. Okay. Where are we? Holt's Market? Is that where it is? Holt's Market, that's where it is. Yeah. Really indie place where it's like loads of tents and stuff like that. I'll type it in the chat for those who want to look it up. Holt's Market is where I was in Berlin. It's like a very cool, like little indie place. It's like on the side of the river, and it's just, yeah, loads of like random shops and like places where you can get drinks and stuff like that. Oh, Bellingham doing a cheeky little flick there. These days, hearing McGregor's name gets me like Robbie from AFTV at the mention of Samir Nasri. Yeah. McGregor doesn't exactly inspire people, but he is going to be the future president of Ireland. What do you think about that, Keith? You happy for Conor McGregor to be your new overlord? Berlin, I haven't been, only Hamburg and Cologne. That sounds so lame, I'm not going to lie. Bruh, don't bloody... Don't, I don't know, criticize it before you try it. I'm so drunk, why am I still awake watching a shizzy team? So Smivek. Yes, drunk Smivek. Now I know Hol's Market, they have a great club. Catabla, is that what it's called? Catabla, Berlin. Oh, is that what the club's called? It's around that area. I've walked past Catabla as well, I think. Yeah, Catabla is definitely around the, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but yeah, it's definitely around that area. We've got Walker here. Trying to take on 3 men, but gets fouled. The stream would get more numbers if Vivek showed up drunk more often. Vivek has had one too many blue WKDs. Had too many Frosty Jacks as well. How is this different from Southgate Ball? I haven't even had a chance to look at the match. How are we playing, folks? How do you describe it? Just like England. Yeah, a lot of it is operated by students. Cool place. It's in the middle of a shithole, though. Yeah, it is. Usually the best places are in the middle of a shithole, though. I was drinking American whiskey, Fireball. Shout out to Mr. Worldwide. Fireball slaps back. I respect that. If McGregor becomes the new president, I will move to Nigeria and change my name to Uverev Osas. Hey, don't make fun of Uverev. He's going to be joining the Angels soon. Fireball with Sprite is such a vibe. I've never tried Fireball. What's in Fireball? Oh my god, Frosty Jacks. What a deep cut. Oh. Frosty Jacks. It's almost Copperberg season, lads. Soon we'll be listening to all of the dodgy transfer news, having a Copperberg in a beer garden near you. Cinnamon whiskey, ooh. I like cinnamon, okay, that sounds nice. Might have to try this Fireball you speak of. Fireball with a cinnamon whiskey admin. Okay. Terrible ball forward by, I think that was Curtis Jones. Again, I need to get used to these players. I don't know half of them. Okay, Pickford. Man, Pickford's still our keeper. He's been around for a long time. I love Copperberg, raspberry. Yep, classic. Get a real drink and don't be such a tampon. What's a real drink, Keith? Go on. Oh, I drink absinthe every night, mate. Mate, Copperberg tastes like yogurt, and ever since someone told me that, I haven't been able to taste otherwise. Copperberg is Swedish, lol. Wow. Shout out to Copperberg. Shout out to the Swedes. Famous for their meatballs and their Copperberg. Used to get it from smugglers when I was younger. Smugglers, mate. What the hell are smugglers? Did you not just get a fake ID or use your brother's ID like everyone else? Smuggling in Copperberg. Oh, wow. Guinness. Ah. I would drink Guinness, you know, Keith, but it's just, I'm not a fan of creamy things, so just can't get my head around it. Don't be drinking that Friday night in uni on a budget drinks. Every night is uni on a budget. Every night. Literally imagine a froob if you ever had one of those the next time you have a Copperberg. I don't want to imagine that, Eddie. I'm trying to ignore your your yogurt thought placement. But just not my thing. Says Vivek towards Guinness. Yeah, we have really strict alcohol sale laws. It's like a Muslim country. Wow. In Germany. Okay, there were 4 England players in the box there, but Marcus Rashford chose to cut it to the penalty area. Not good from him. You guys remember Sambuca? I hate Sambuca, man. I hate licorice. I hate that type of flavour of licorice. Not good. No bueno. Sweden. Oh, okay. Wow. Admin, you've lost 3 points in my book for that insane drink mention. Always trying to forget Sambuca. I'd honestly prefer tequila over Sambuca, like anything over Sambuca. Are there any drinks that you guys can't drink anymore because you've had bad experiences with it? Rashford finds Bellingham. Bellingham finds Rashford. But then, yeah, Rashford's... Bloody hell, Albania are actually playing pretty well, guys. I'm not going to lie. They're very compact. What about Pims? I've had Pims like once, maybe twice in my life. It's alright. It's just juice, really, isn't it? Hit list, mate. Hit list. What's a hit list? Nope, I did bartending. Trust me, I can drink anything, says Christian. I don't know. When I throw up after a certain alcohol, I'm not drinking it again, usually. Proper 12 whiskey because we no longer sell it. Do they actually no longer sell proper 12 whiskey in Ireland? I did bartending too, mate, in London. Cheers. Well, we've got a lot of bartenders. Got a lot of bartenders in the chat. Cheers to you all. Oh my god, this game is looking pretty drab so far. We're not exactly dominating. Okay, Harry Kane, ball in the box. Rashford gets to it. Rashford finds Bellingham. Bellingham finds Rice. Great, so we get the ball in an attacking area and we just pass it back. Okay, that's good. Shout out to my fellow bartender. It's gone from production. Proper 12 is nowhere to be seen. Man, Connor really did. Well, he already sold his shares, so he already got like the majority of the money that he wanted from it, but he lost. I'm pretty sure he got dropped from being an ambassador for it, 100%. It's gone from production. Proper 12 is nowhere to be seen. Bartenders stand up. We're going to score 4. Hey, Eshaw, just wait. Just wait. Just you wait. I got the last 3 bottles in my job for free and drank from that week. We're going to score 4 in 4 games. So we are going to score 4, just not in the single game that I thought we were going to do. Sad that McGregor effed up because that whiskey wasn't bad. I never got a chance to try it. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a bottle from somewhere, but I still need to try it. Every single retailer in Ireland pulled it from their sales and videoed themselves pouring it down the sink. Yeah, I doubt he's going to be president of Ireland then, isn't he? Peanut butter whiskey is really good as well. Ugh, peanut butter. Come on, Eddie. Come on. Keep it to adult drinks like vodka Coke. It was smooth as hell. Kind of sad how small the Irish whiskey export market is so small. Jameson IPA is a vibe. IPA, Jameson. Haven't tried that either. Got a lot of alcohol drinkers in the chat tonight. On a Friday night. What's going on here? They were sending a message essentially. Well, they sent it very well. I mean, he was dropped from video games. He was dropped. His whiskey was dropped. He was dropped from being an ambassador. Like, became radioactive, but then still got an invite to the White House. It's just nothing makes sense anymore. If anyone ever wants a decent bottle of whiskey, Redbreast 12. It's Friday, yay! Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday, then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? Come on, guys, join me. It's Friday, then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? I can't keep singing, otherwise I'll get copyrighted because it sounds too similar to the original. But yeah, man. Adult drinks is just a code word for when someone drinks something they don't like. Yeah, it's true. I'm a gin and tonic man myself, and if I'm feeling fruity, then gin and lemonade. It's Friday, yay. Admin, stick to your day job. Ugh. I guess I'll just keep talking shit then, I guess. I haven't had a drink in ages, actually. Me either, to be fair. It's very rare. I drink mainly when it's either like a work night out or, I don't know, I don't really drink with family, so work night out or seeing mates, really. I'm feeling fruity. That sounded sus. So there was this girl having gin and tonic today. Is this the beginning of a story, Vivek, or is it just a roast admin hour? Admin opening that closet door? I mean, if behind the closet door there's gin and tonics, then why not? Rice looks so lost in this system. Yeah, I haven't seen too many positives from Rice. He's been passed the ball on the edge of the box a couple of times. And just lost it in the end. Rashford. Oh, Rashford somehow finds the assist for Kane. But Kane can't get out of his feet quick enough. I was going to say how heavy Rashford's touch looks, but he almost got an assist there for Kane, but Kane's touch was too heavy. Kane was thinking about diving for the pen, but went against it. Disaronno and Coke, if I'm on a night out. Disaronno. What is Disaronno? I really do not drink enough. Disaronno is a type of amaretto. An amber-coloured liqueur with a characteristic almond taste. Ugh. Nah, man. Stop with the nuts, man. Stop with the nuts, Eddie. 1 minute it's peanut butter jelly flavoured stuff. Now it's an almond-tasting liqueur. What's going on here? Boarding the dude train. I am married, mate. I am taken. Just a mate trying to chat this lady up. Sorry, what? So there was this girl having a gin and tonic today. I am married, mate. I am taken. Just a mate trying to chat this lady up. I just saw a balloon glass. Yeah. You gotta have a balloon glass, mate, when you're drinking a gin and tonic. Lafargue is a nice smoky whiskey for anyone who's into that stuff. Okay, we get a lot of whiskey recommendations. Maybe we should start a little whiskey part of the channel where we just try different whiskies. Hashtag throwback to PewDiePie if anyone remembers that. That's some OG YouTube stuff right there. Lafargue is absolutely so bad. Uncultured admin. Hey, I drink from a bloody balloon glass, as Vivek calls it, so how can I not be cultured? It's a black person drink, not being racist. What's a black person drink? Disaronno. It tastes exactly like if someone was to age finished whiskey in briquettes for you. What the hell are briquettes? Guys, what is going on here with all of these? I need to Google what briquette. A type of biomass fuel made of compressed recycled wood waste. Okay. Oh, well, we've scored. Come on, England! Lewis Skelly, I called it. Come on. Okay. 1-0 to England, the Albania. Just 3 more to go, and admin's prediction is spot on. Look at Tuchel's little smirk and his comb over. Beautiful scenes. (1-0 England. Lego. I completely missed the ball, the goal rather. Let's have a look. Was it Bellingham? Of course it was Bellingham. He does everything. Okay, Bellingham finds the assist. He's onside. Goal. In between the keeper's legs, I believe. Very good from Lewis Skelly. They love it. Doesn't really taste like almonds. That's a shizzy description. Blame Google, man. Vivek, what? It was just an observation. Amaretto and Hennessy. A lot of rappers who tend to be black do rap about Hennessy, to be fair. Although I haven't seen any of my mates drink Hennessy, so I don't know. I think, doesn't the famous rapper have like shares in Hennessy, and that's why they rap about Hennessy, or have I completely made that up? I swear a famous rapper has shares in like the biggest Hennessy company. It might be Jay-Z. It's fine for people who want to get into Isla Whiskey. Black person, what is wrong with Di Serrano? Even the commentator I'm listening to is done with this match. He's talking about Hoyland and him doing Masu. Di Serrano slaps. Di Serrano with Coke tastes like Dr. Pepper. Ooh, okay. I can get behind Di Serrano and Coke if it tastes like Dr. Pepper. Handball. Come on, England! Oh, yes. It does, Kenzie. That's what it tastes like, Dr. Pepper. Okay, I'm going to have to try Di Serrano and Coke. A German managing England, where would you get it? What have we looked like? We've looked choppy, but I mean, we're winning 1-0, so I guess that's good. We are organised. It's basically Jude Bellingham's show, really. Everyone has to pass him the ball, otherwise we're doing nothing. Di Serrano and Cherry Coke is big. Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to try it. LeBron Hennessy. And once again, we see how English managers should just quit their jobs. Hey, Southgate quit his job, man. Leave him be. Let him rest in peace. Until he comes to like manage Crystal Palace or something in a few years. I've heard of Hennessy as a black person drink, but not amaretto. The best English manager right now is Eddie Howe. That's true. He has actually won a trophy. Hennessy is fine. Rappers hype it because it's expensive and a foreign expensive drink. Far from the best cognac. That's another term. Di Serrano and Pepsi taste like flat Dr. Pepper. The levels. Admin, next time you're out, get a Di Serrano and Coke and let me know your thoughts. I will indeed. I will indeed. Dan Burn, the almighty Dan Burn at the back there. Passes to Jordan Pickford. Never liked Hennessy. It's guys, just get bloody unicorn gin or Beefeater gin or Tutti Frutti gin. Throw a bit of lemonade in there or tonic, whatever your choice may be, and let the good times roll. That's all you need to do. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy and the lights on. Old Truthford Incorporated. Ice cold Di Serrano and Coke is top 10 best things in the world. Wow. Mackenzie, I swear you're like 16, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing with Di Serrano and Coke? You would prefer Remy Martin. Anyone else like rum? Rum is good. Spiced rum. Captain Morgan. Gold spiced rum. Very good. I'm a rum man, mate. Tutti Frutti gin. Morgan Spice's rum. Oh, hell no. Admin with a shocking gin shout. A good gin is key. Can't have any of that Tutti Frutti shiz. I'll tell you a funny story, guys. Like, everyone at work, when I told them, oh yeah, I drink gin, tonic, and stuff like that, they also made jokes of like, gin's your go-to drink and all of this sort of stuff. And there's a group of lads, and they're all obviously having a joke here and there. Who cares? I like my gin. But then I go to the bar, and this one young lad who's younger than me comes up and joins me at the bar, and I'm obviously ordering my usual. And then he just comes over and he just whispers to me, and he's just saying, hey, do you think they've got any like unicorn gin here? And I was like, wait, what? And then it was like, yeah, like, you know, like I had it once and it tastes like really, really good. And I was just like, mate, you were just laughing about it. It's like, you want me to like order unicorn gin for you? And he was just like, yeah, but like if you like order it for you and like, you know, just like, hand it me or something and I can drink it. I was like, no, I'm not going to order you bloody unicorn gin and ask if they've got unicorn gin after you guys were just laughing at my delicious choice of beverage. But yeah, very funny from that guy. Like, genuinely, I was just like, why are you asking me to order a unicorn gin? Bellingham almost through. Oh wait, no, that was Rashford. My bad. Ever had Bumbu rum? They're one of the best. That sounds kind of sus. Come on, Albania, letting me down. Only 3 more goals to go. Come on, England. What gin did he say? I missed it. Unicorn gin. Legit mentioned like 3 flavoured gins and Beefeater. The best gin I've had is Tanqueray number 10. Wow. Pink gin and lemonade is a great drink despite the optics. Eddie knows. Eddie just gets me, you know. Guys, pink gin is elite. Pink gin is elite. As much as I chatted about your terrible drink choice, admin, in the summer I do enjoy gin and tonic, but it has to be a decent tonic water. What do you mean a decent tonic water? What's a poor tonic water? Beefeater is nice. Beefeater gin is nice. Oh, Dan Burn, good. Defending there. Oh my god, the ball almost bounced in the net, but Dan Burn, standing at 8 foot tall, heads it over. That is welly juice. Unicorn gin, cocktail at Wetherspoons. You should try boar gin, admin. It's flavoured with truffles. What even are truffles? Are they just like big mushrooms or... I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've got a very set palate. What the hell are truffles? How weird of that guy to ask you to get him the gin. Mate, he was... It's crazy how many guys were like... I mean, obviously we're joking here, but would anyone here actually be scared to order a drink that they wanted to get? Bit racist admin mixing up Bellingham and Rashford. Bro, they're running at light speed. I can't, like, I don't know the difference between their running strides. I don't watch Real Madrid. It's a flavoured with boars. Admin! Damien, how you doing, man? None of that Tesco cheap stuff. US sucks at soccer/football. This much is crystal clear. Lost to Panama. 1-0 to Panama, Matt. Wow. And then all the players jumped on stage to celebrate with Henri. Terrible scenes. Terrible. Elephant gin is also great. Guys, everyone's telling me so many gins are great now. I mean, what happened to... Oh, why do you drink gin? Schweppes not cutting it, Keith. None of that Tesco cheap stuff. Keith, all I'm going to be getting is Tesco cheap stuff since you've given me the secret code to get a discount on everything. Although I love Tesco and work for them, some of them cheaper tonic waters are so bad. Even Lidl and Aldi sell them cheap ones, and they are shocking. Now, Matt, how the fudge do you manage to lose to a country only known for a canal? that you guys built. I'll order any drink I want. Seems like a weird thing to get insecure about to me. Yeah, I know. Some people are funny people. Tesco tonic water's a gold, mate. Ooh, we've got a debate in here, guys. Do we rate Tesco tonic water? Yay or nay? Meanwhile, England, Foden on the ball. Finds a ball to no one. Terrible. How does Foden... I understand Foden's very talented, but how does he still start for England? Also, Marcus Rashford looks like he's sweating buckets out there. Schweppes definitely don't do it. Even Aldi tonics are fine. They aren't Vivek. I'm not a fan of Schweppes. Gin is nice, but the ones you mentioned were a bit rank, not gonna lie. I like Tesco tonics if you want to get drunk. If you want to get drunk, get Tesco tonic. What? If you buy a decent bottle of gin, why would you pair it with a shiz bottle of tonic? Lemonade is the choice to go for, but that is on the fruity side of things. Gin and lemonade is the mix. Schweppes do one thing well, and that is the wild berry mixer. Keith, no! Schweppes is all I know. That's the catch. That's like getting a Wagyu steak and eating it with ketchup. What's wrong with eating a Wagyu steak with ketchup, man? Elderflower tonics are better. Elderflowers are nice. A nice little refreshing thing to add to your drinks. You know, Ethan's going to be so gutted that he's missing this chat right now because I'm pretty sure at the end of every stream he says that he's going to a distillery or something. Vivek this whole time getting plastered on the tonics. Gin lemonade ain't a nice thing. What? Really? Admin, don't. Just don't. Don't start with the what's wrong with steak and ketchup. Hey, you're at a barbecue. You're frying a couple Wagyu steaks. And there's a ketchup bottle right there. What do? You smear the ketchup on the steak. Yum, yum, yum. Although, to be fair, I'm not one of those people that actually put a lot of ketchup on stuff. I actually like enjoying the taste of the food. Admin definitely eats pineapple on pizza. What's wrong with it, mate? A nice little sweet treat. Yummy, yummy. I'll have a couple more drinks and go to sleep. I cannot have pineapple. I'm allergic. Oh, wow. Shout out to Vivek. Anyone else got any weird allergies? Admin, -3 more points. I've got to be on like -300 points now, Keith. It's not looking good. I ain't having steaks all that often. Nah, we are not doing ketchup with anything other than sausage. Shocking in everything else. What? That's a real German statement right there. I'm allergic to most toothpastes. Are you allergic to like what's it called? Oh, I want to sound smart, but I forgot the name. Is it like sulfite or something like that? What are you allergic to in toothpaste? I'm allergic to pine nuts, kiwi, and pineapple. A lot of people get that with kiwi. It makes their throat itch. Of course, the German would say, we only eat ketchup with bratwurst, yeah? I make the best pina coladas, but I could never ever taste them. Oh, well. It's a gift and a curse, Vivek. It's a gift and a curse. Vivek is allergic to air at this point all of a sudden. Oh, come on, Keith. You're definitely allergic to something with those Irish genes. Come on. Tell us what it is. What are you allergic to, Keith? I'm allergic to sodium lauryl sulfate. That is a very specific thing to be allergic to. What toothpaste do you have to use, Venedy? Actually, a good bratwurst should be paired with the local mustard, not ketchup. Not widespread mustard. It has to be the local mustard. I'm allergic to your goddamn alcohol and food choices. We're in the box, but Looks like someone fouled someone or something happened. Jude Bellingham with a good opportunity there. Got to get some expensive Sensodyne shears. I do have a good toothpaste that I could recommend, Eddie. I'm just looking at the ingredients now to see if it'll kill you or not. Where are these bloody ingredients? Okay. I mean, okay. This toothpaste includes sodium monofluorophosphate. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but that's all it includes. From the looks of it. And I'd highly recommend it if anyone needs a good toothpaste. Colgate Indian, that voice crack, mate. I don't even know why it happens. Honestly. I could literally just be having a random chat. I mean, it gets me. But if anyone wants a good toothpaste, this is a good brand. Foden coming forward. Oh, Bellingham. Colgate Indian toothpaste. You gotta love a good £1 Colgate toothpaste covered in Chinese writing. By the way, I'm a chemical engineer. God damn, Vivek. Dropping that on us now. Vivek, you didn't need to say any more than that. We knew you would be allergic to everything. Happens to me too, admin. Can't really be laughing. Ugh, I don't know. I need to look into the actual science behind that, like why people's voice crack. Why does my voice crack? Oh, right. Okay, so Google's telling me that I'm still going through puberty, right? Okay, we'll end that Google search. Either way, it's 1-0 to England against Albania. Then, yeah. Hopefully we can get 3 more goals. Computer says no. Do not listen to the computer. Hey, admin. All German regions have a highly varied supply of sausage. You need to be careful with what you pair with them. Can't serve a Nürnberger roast breakfast with a frizz and mustard for fuss's sake. Oh, but of course. Of course. Christian's just sitting there clenching his fist right now in his lederhosens. Just saying, how dare you? I'm a chemical engineer, so don't annoy me. Well, Vivek is bloody on one tonight, that's all I can say. Dan Burn at the back. It's Rashford. Rashford's done nothing this game, if I'm being honest. It's pretty poor. Admin, we need to see your setup. Need to see my setup. I've basically got like one desktop, 3 monitors, and like a pretty cheap, I don't know what type of wood it is, let's say pine desk. It's really not that fancy. So is it true that Germans never break rules? Let's find out. Eddie with a chemical weapons for it. Is it a true fact, Christian? Admin should do a drinking stream for some sort of milestone. I'll tell you this, Eddie. When I officially decide to monetize the channel, or maybe when we get up to like 2,500 subscribers, we'll do a drunk quiz night or something like that, just for the angels. Which, Christian, by the way, even though you support Chelsea, I'm happy to have you in the angels, man. I've said this once and I'll say it again. You've joined a lot of streams, bro. That ain't my forte, says Vivek. I was quoting Vivek, Christian. For the most part, yes. Parts of Berlin are the opposite, though. When England win a tournament, which will never happen. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha. You think you're funny, Vivek? Sitting there with your chemical engineering degree. Thinking you're all high and mighty, huh? Drunk quiz night would be class. We could do it on the Discord, to be fair. We could do a cheeky little drunk quiz night on the Discord. Or something like that. Chelsea ain't making top 5. Yes, I'll join. I'll be the Lucifer among the angels. Sounds good, man. Oh, come on, Kane. Oh, no. Come on. Was that Bellingham? I think it was Bellingham first, and then it was Kane. Oh, but I don't want to be classed as racist again. Was it actually Bellingham? Oh, was that Sket? Who was that? I'm pretty sure that was Bellingham. Yeah, okay, it was Bellingham. It was Bellingham, and then Kane. Oh my god. How is it still 1-0? Oi Vivek, tell us a funny story. Matt, I have to run. I saw you on and wanted to greet you all. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, Matt, man. Have a good weekend. Vivek once again showing he has 0 ball knowledge. See you, Matt. Gonna score 4. We are gonna score 4, are you sure? Should have been 2-0 at that point. You can't even score a goal. Mate, we scored 1 already. What are you talking about? And Palmer injured. Yeah, we don't need Cole Palmer. Oh, come on. Oh, is that another corner? Okay, another corner. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything different really from England in comparison to Southgate. We've had some good opportunities though, to be fair. Who knows what Tuchel's going to bring? I think it's going to be pretty similar. God and Freedom Fighter Sancho save you. Drop a like. I just did. Guys, if you haven't dropped a like already, come on now. Drop a like. Keep the lights on at Old Truthford Incorporated. And yeah, help us. Oh, Dan Burn, back post. Dan Burn is a serious threat at corners. He's pretty much everything that Harry Maguire should have been. Hello, admin. Nav, how you doing, man? We've just been talking about alcohol. What's your favourite alcohol of choice, Nav? Talking about Chelsea. Says Vivek. Golden Freedom Fighter, Sancho save you. Would be cool to do a ball knowledge test for all the angels. That would be good. That would be good. Friendly reminder that you're 13th, Vivek. Maybe we can do like a quiz thing or something like that. Make it like a monthly thing. Friendly reminder that you are 13th, Vivek. Can't laugh at England. The USA lost to Panama. Very true. Very true. I don't drink, admin. Oh, shout out to Nav. He's not a degenerate like the rest of you losers. Now, everyone was just talking about like different flavors and stuff like that. You're not missing out on much, man. Which year did everyone start watching football? I started in 99. Good year to start. See, we've got an inclusive community here at Old Truthford because we've got people who are degenerates, like Vivek, who drink every night. And we've got the people who don't drink. And then you've got me and Eddie in the middle, who are just trying things every now and then, you know, dipping our toes in it. Whereas, I know Eddie was there, but I don't know if Nav, were you there when... Vivek, mate, you turned up to the stream drunk after the cricket. You're ahead of alcohol now in Old Truthford Incorporated, mate. Excuse me, I am a family man. If that family man was bloody Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin. My first football memory was filling out the results poster for the 2010 World Cup. Which year did everyone start watching football? So, that's a good question. Guys, get in the chat. When did you first start watching football? I'm not gonna lie, I was a pretty late bloomer onto football because no one in my family watch football. Not a lot of people in my family like watch any sport whatsoever. Sometimes they'll watch boxing or stuff like that, but I was never like exposed to any of it when I was a kid. So then when I was a teenager, I properly got into it. Um, I'd say maybe like 2015 is when 2014, 2015 is when I properly seriously started watching, like getting obsessed with football. Hey, a little a little drink once in a while is good for you, unless you don't drink for religious reasons. Can't really say much about that. You checked yourself very quickly there, Christian. Vivek is the town drunk of the Admin's Angels. 2001, man. 99, 2001, crazy. My dad was a tennis fan. I just got hooked on football watching Man United. Love it. Got hooked watching the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game, Manchester United. My dad was a professional goalkeeper before I was born. Then he focused on his economics career, so I was introduced to football the second I was born. That's pretty cool. That's a cool flex. So, guys, Vivek, you are a family man. I don't know for the rest of you if you've got kids or anything like that. Are you guys gonna throw your kids into football? You're gonna throw them into sport? Project Mbappe is going on, or what are we saying? And that is half time. We've got 3 goals to score in the second half. Otherwise, admin's prediction is toast. Come on, England. I mean, the stadium looks pretty dead, to be fair. I doubt they've sold the stadium out for this, have they? Half time. Oliver Kahn. So, was your dad Oliver Kahn, Christian? I'm naming my kids after Beckham, Rooney, and Eric. That's a brave strategy, Vivek. Is the wife happy about that? What if they're all girls as well? Daddy, why am I called David? Now he played in Sweden. He played for Malmo youth team. That's cool. Then left to join a lower tier team. Quit at 21, to be fair. Cool though, still. Only problem, my wife doesn't know it yet. A kid's on the card for you, Vivek? Are you thinking about popping out a few little ones? Or your wife, rather? If I ever have kids, they definitely have to support United until they can make their own opinions on football. Nah, even if my kids could make their own opinion on football, they'd support United. I am jealous. I'm not jealous, but like I do like it when in families like it passes down through generations. Like I wish I had like someone in my family who passed down United to me, but I'm pretty much the first in the lineage really to support United. Hey, we are a progressive stream. If a girl is called Wayne, she is called Wayne. Oh god. Nah, my kids have to support United. If you hate your kid, you get them to support Spurs. Daddy, why does Wayne get to support United, but I have to support Spurs? Or, oh my god, if they say Chelsea, nah. Chelsea won't be around in like 10 years' time. Mark my words. Chelsea will not be around. And that's when Christian will eventually turn to the dark side, turn to United, and we will welcome you with open arms. Oh wait, let's get this up. I will disown them. My kids either won't like football or will support Man United. There we go, Eddie. Now we're doing it. I mean, realistically, who's going to take up the mantle of admin when I eventually step down? I mean, kids have to support United. That's how you know they are genius at a young age. Only a prodigy supports Chelsea. Honestly, Christian, remind us all, why did you support Chelsea? I see all these kids doing podcasts nowadays talking about City, like, mate, you didn't have a team before 2009. But what is there even to talk about City? Like, it's all artificial. Like, I don't see the pull. Like, I think there's a reason why. Like, I don't know, what's the biggest Man City fan channel? Can anyone name it? Like, I don't know who watches that content and who cares. Like, they're doing a podcast for no one, like, literally no one gives a shit. Like, mate, you didn't have a team before 2009. Paid actors, Vivek. You could easily get away with Cantona as a middle name. Maybe if you had, like, a French partner. You were a relegation side. We all know there are only about 14 City fans. King Eric is such a wild name. Okay, we're just looking at the replay of Lewis Skelly goal, which Jude Bellingham did absolutely everything for. Man, what an assist. He's literally in the middle of the pitch. Sends the midfielder or the striker marking him for a hot dog and then plays it through like 7 people. Man, Bellingham's insane. I always wondered what would happen to the United stand if Brent stepped down. It would pretty much die, to be fair, because I don't know if anyone else can get away with being as toxic and negative, really. He is the United stand. Like, you look at all the other videos that they do, yeah, they get some views, but like, in comparison, he is literally the heartbeat of United stand. Torres is the reason I support Chelsea. I only really started to care about English football seriously after he joined. I was a fan of players before then, except for my local side. It always starts like that, doesn't it? I mean, a player I was a big fan of back in the day was Jack Grealish when he was at Aston Villa. Like, I still remember like all of my like first proper memories of football being like watching Jack Grealish and being like, man, what a player. All for him to just join Man City and lose all of his like individual flair. Terrible. I live with a Michael Owen. Never trust anybody with 2 first names, Eddie. And that's a lesson for all of you. Never trust anyone with 2 first names. There's nobody here with 2 first names, right? OMG, you were a Liverpool fan too, Christian. My heart is broken. Nah, like I said, I gave 2 fudges about the clubs back then. I was a fan of Nistelrooy. You must have been sad to see Nistelrooy leave United as an interim coach then, Vivek. Like, I would stop watching when he got subbed. How it's not 2-0, I don't know. Bale, Rooney, Beckham were probably my favourite players growing up. I'd have to say Fellaini, Daley Blind, and Memphis Depay, man. Those were some ballers, true ballers. I became a United fan when Ronaldo left. Okay. Is that because you hate Ronaldo so much that as soon as he left the club, you're like, yeah, I can support them now? Let's have a look at some United news as well, lads, because this is about as terrible a game as I thought it was going to be. I was hoping there'd be a like slight chance that that England would I don't know, completely turn a new page, but it's almost just identical to what we've seen with Southgate. So let's look at some updates. Gareth Bale is different gravy, by the way. Gareth Bale was a very exciting player to watch. I used to watch like montages of Bale and Ronaldo on YouTube, like all day, every day. Like players didn't mean much after he left. It was all about the club, not players. I did actually cheer for United in the UCL final against Chelsea. Being named Christian, I also liked Ronaldo for a while. God, I regret those days. That Madrid side was wicked. Yeah, it was. It really was. Christian, mate, you've just said it yourself. You did cheer for United then because of Christian and Cristiano Ronaldo. There's still time for you to change. Just change that C from a blue or purple or whatever color it is to a C with a red in the background, and you're in. Rooney was such a vibe. Oh, you mean the UCL final we won? Man could do everything. Don't you guys feel the class has dropped now? The class has dropped because it's all based on systems now, and it's all based on like physical ball and like how physical you are, so then you can just dominate opposition physically. It's not about individual flair anymore. Like there used to be loads of like individual flair players in the league that could get away with it purely because they had something about them. Like you look at a Dimitri Payet, for example. I think he's a golden example. Payet at West Ham completely tearing the league up. Like he was destroying it. And yeah, you just don't get that anymore. Like Fernandez under Ole, like he was allowed to just pure freedom, and you saw how much he could do. And then you put him into systems, and it's like, yeah, he's still good, but it diminishes his talent. Like the modern game isn't about individual talent anymore, which is why players like Jude Bellingham are honestly priceless, because it feels like Real Madrid are one of the only sides that are still playing that old school style of football where it's just so much talent that individual players can just do moments of brilliance and it gets you off your seat. Whereas majority of Premier League teams, it's all about fizzy ball. It's all physical. It's all about challenges, duels won, all of this sort of stuff. It's not like, oh, this player's unplayable anymore and all of this sort of stuff. It's quite sad. Like it is all system and formation and tactics, not the beautiful game anymore. Yep. Also wanted you to do well when Zlatan was at your club, to be fair. But other than that, I will have a glass of whiskey on the rocks when you get relegated. Need another goal for the parlay to hit Truthfordians. Wow. So you need another England goal, do you, Diego? It will have a renaissance in the next 20, 30 years, hopefully. Diego, also, if you do drink, what is your drink of choice? Because a lot of people have been speaking about their alco pop of choice tonight. Like players like Xerxes are long gone. I don't know about putting Xerxes in that bracket yet. I'm not gonna lie. I think people are jumping too soon with his Xerxes stuff, and with people calling him like, oh, the next Ronaldinho, and it's getting a bit much. England. If Arsenal or Spurs get relegated, I'm having a full weekend champagne party. Champagne party. I think you need to look up what that is, Christian. I think that's a bit of a dodgy thing. Now it's all systems. Thanks a lot, Pep, you bold fraud. Yep. Pep, with his endless buckets of money, has led us to this. David's the entire Brazil squad was all unbelievable. It's a beautiful game, just in a different way right now. That's how I see it. It's in a different way, but it's very sanitized. Like, I don't know, Like you very rarely see like fighters. You very rarely see players ever getting into fights these days or anything like that. It's just I don't know the passion. Everything's sanitized and it's all just yay and it's just. Bleh. I want Manchester United to be the side that people hate again. That's what I want. Instead of the team that people pity and they just go, oh yeah, it's Man United. Peru's name Diego. It has to be mezcal or tequila. I meant a style of player, not putting him in that class. He's part of that style, like Flair. It's all robotic. He is kind of. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. He does pretty much nutmeg a player every time he's on the pitch. He does stuff that gets you off of your seat, really. But sometimes in a bad way. Champagne party from Urban Dictionary, a classy term for a pre-game get-together before a ball, dance, or banquet. Okay. Just make sure you don't say shower instead of party, and then you're good. Let's look at some United news anyway for like 2 minutes before we're back on the pitch. Okay, so Aiden Heaven is now out of his protective boot and has a chance of resuming training after the international break, so that's some good news. Is it a coincidence that our players aren't getting long-term injuries since Arsenal's creepy doctor has left the club? You tell me. But yeah, no, it's good to see that for Aiden Heaven. He is going to be coming back sooner than people thought. People did think the worst when he was down on the ground. Some more dodgy transfer news, as we always get in international breaks. United are exploring possible transfers for Benjamin Sesko and Hugo Ekitike this summer. We've been linked to Sesko for about 3 to 4 years now. Will he ever come? Who knows? Who knows? Palmer is that kind of player, superstar and make it. Yeah, Palmer is that type of player, to be fair. It's a shame that he's at Chelsea, though, because no one cares about the flair when he's at Chelsea. Anyways, boys, gotta go and sleep. Sayonara. Have a nice night, man. Godspeed, Vivek. Bye, Vivek. Hope your dreams are weird and you wake up with a hangover. Wow. Eddie throwing the shots. Let's see what else. This is quite an interesting one because another man who's been linked to United for about 5 to 10 years is Lille's Jonathan David. And there's a rumour going around that Manchester United are currently in active negotiations to sign him on a free transfer this summer, which could be a good bit of business, to be fair. I mean, free transfer, not taking too many risks. But yeah, let's go back on the screen for now as we are going into the second half. Man, Wembley looks dead. I know a lot of people are returning back to their seats, but it just looks dead, man. I wonder how much an England ticket costs to watch a game like this. On a free, we take those. We do indeed. We're smart transfer business FC now, so hopefully we can keep it up. Adam Johnson to United would not surprise me. Wow. You get him on a free. No, I think he's got fines and penalties and things that he has to do. I think we'll avoid that one. Thanks for the great suggestion for Christian. Okay, Marcus Rashford advising someone of something there. Without Vivek, the chat will have significantly less padding. Yeah, I know. There's no drunkard just saying random shiz now. So, I don't know, lads. Tell me, how was your week? Anything exciting happen? Just think of me as your agony admin, and you can ask me any questions you'd like over any personal problems. Let's get deep, folks. Let's get deep on this Friday night. Because the only thing deeper than our chats is Albania, who just camp in their box and wait for a lucky set piece. Come on, England. Let's update the score on this thumbnail as well. Oh, I was hoping for a lot more excitement than this. I don't know. Do you guys look at this England squad and think like, oh, we've got star power here? Because I see a lot of it and I'm just thinking like, meh. It's missing a few Mavericks. It's missing a Jack Grealish. It's missing a Marcus Rashford of old. Like, we don't like the new version of Marcus Rashford. We will not be Adam Johnson's community service. We already got rid of, I don't know, an offender. Or potential offender, shall I say, with Greenwood. Agony admin. I told you it was Tuchel band time. I think Euro 2020 was when our squad was peak. I completely agree, Eddie. I completely agree. The vibes were there, the characters. Oh, it was all good. It was all good then. But here we are. When Foden is like a senior member of the squad and not a youngster anymore. Oh, it's not good. Okay, Foden on the wing. Okay, there's a player down here. Peak should not be mentioned during a Southgate period. I honestly think Tuchel might do worse than Southgate in this next tournament coming up. And if he does, then how much time is he going to be given? Oh, this England is so depressing. Why do we watch this? Eddie, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. The suggestion was there to watch England, but I don't know. This really... England brings me down, man. It's so sad. Like Jones. Who is Jones? Why is he on the pitch? Why is he representing my country? What is going on? I'm a Southgate sympathiser. I can't lie. I was as well. I was a Southgate sympathiser. But I don't know, man. Losing to Italy at Wembley, his head was always going to go after that. With Saka and Palmer, you could do some damage. Won't beat Nagelsmann and the big lads though. Hashtag free Southgate. Even a bum like Havertz could drop a hat-trick on this England side. I mean, one thing is that we've defended well. In terms of going forward, we're still looking like we're dependent on individual talent. And that individual talent is Jude Bellingham. Come on, England. Give us something to celebrate in this second half. Okay. Declan Rice about to take a free kick here. You always defend well, though. Problem was you could never score, so nothing has changed. Make a good point. Because everyone did say, like, oh, we've got so much talent going forward, but it never clicks. And it looks like it's still just not clicking. It has got to the point where if we're playing, like, either one or the other, I'd probably play Gordon over Rashford. Like, Rashford does not provide anything. Let's look at some stats. Let's see if we can see the stats on FOTMob. Where are we? Okay, so we've got 1.06 XG in comparison to Albania's 0.06. 78% possession. Man, how have we only scored one goal with almost 80% possession? Everyone's in great. I'll just show you guys so then you can see as well on FOTMob, because I'm not going to do player ratings for this match because it's just really dire, mate. So like almost everyone is on green. Let me move this so you can see everyone. Do over here. So literally everyone is on green other than Jones, Rashford, Foden, and Pickford. Foden, let's look at his stats. 90% pass accuracy. He's a good passer, we all know this. But what is there? What is there really? Expected assists of 0.11, you're not creating anything. We all know Foden's like a cam. He's not a right winger. Then Bellingham, of course, he's gonna have good stats. XG of 0.37 and XA of 0.23. So yeah, he's been playing good. Rashford. Yeah, okay, you're concentrating on what passes you're making, probably because you keep passing backwards, like 88% pass accuracy. But one chance created. Come on now. Come on now, Rashford. To be fair, he should have an XA of 0.63. But I cannot for the life of me remember when Rashford created a chance here. Ground duels 1, 3. Tackles 1, 0%. Any shots? I don't think he's had any shots. Which is poor. Man. That is not Marcus Rashford, by the way. Marcus Rashford does not have... Like, he has at least like 3 or 4 shots a game. To have 0 shots shows like... It's not that he's trying to play his usual game. He's trying to do nothing wrong, so then Tuchel can't drop him. Like, he's playing out of fear, realistically. And what have we got? Chance for Kane. Yep, the chance for Kane where he passed it through, but Kane couldn't get it under him. I'm surprised that's such a high XA because there were defenders all around Kane, so it was a difficult opportunity. Curtis Jones. Yeah, he's passing the ball around, but other than that, what's he doing? Tackles 100%. Ground duels won like hardly any. Terrible. And Pickford. We all know Pickford is a questionable choice, but he's got experience in the big games, so I doubt any other keeper's going to push him out. But yeah, lads, I mean, Rashford shiz, Foden shiz, Pickford average. What is new? I've got Dion Dublin in the crowd there. Next to, I think that's Tony Adams. But yeah, lads, it's not looking good, you know. I was expecting a bit more of a buzz from the players in this game. No player ratings. What? Come on, Eddie. How are we gonna rate these performances? Crazy part is that this game is somehow the least dead game on tonight. Poland are drawing with Lithuania. Trust me, admin, it could be worse. It could be Polish tonight. It's all right, but it's just seeing pass ball, mate. Like, I mean, in a way, I'd prefer us to like at least have a battle rather than 80% possession to see nothing. Like, why is Marcus Rashford trying to take on like 10 players by himself? It's all pointless. It's all pointless. Guys, I'm sorry. This is what England do to me, okay? Is it weird that I kind of enjoy getting pins and needles? Okay, the first question into Agony Admin. Is it weird? I kind of enjoy getting pins and needles. Yes and no. I hate it, so yes, it is weird, but no, it's not weird because I guess you don't really get that sensation from anything else. Who knows, Eddie? Who knows? God, it was fun watching Italy v Germany yesterday. I kind of feel bad for the England fans. What was the score with Italy v Germany? Everyone's scoring goals. Everyone's scoring goals for us. Pickford applauding his own pass there. Okay. Germany 2, Italy 1. That does sound like an interesting game. Why do we always play these dead games as well? Why is it that all of the other European teams get to play against each other, but then we have to play against Albania? And who are we playing on Monday? Playing Latvia. Oh my god. Don't feel bad, Christian. We deserve it. Welcome to the self-loathing England fan group. Okay, Albania throw in. Let's go back to United news because that's at least something to go over. Okay, Marcus Rashford is coming forward here. Counter-attack. What can Marcus Rashford do? And he loses the ball. Bellingham saves it, though. Bellingham finds Kane. Oh my god, Kane should have scored. Bellingham is so good. And Kane just missing, like, blatant chances for England. What's new? What is new? And Wembley is absolutely... Wembley is absolutely dead, by the way, guys. I couldn't give tickets away. Latvia, Madu, that's a cold game. Spurs gene is strong with Kane, I see. So, guys. Jonathan David. Are we interested in him? Yes or no? Let's have a look at some Jonathan David stats. If we can get him on a free. I know if you guys are familiar with him, Stephen Housen of the what are they called now? Stretford Paddock. He's been a big fan of Jonathan David for like years. Has been going on about him. He's got 14 goals and 3 assists in Ligue 1 this season. He's in the top 70% for chances created. He's in the top 75% for goals. He's actually quite low for shot attempts, which is interesting. Aerial duels won 17%. Ah, not good. I think we need a striker who can actually win aerial duels, because we're finding at the moment with Højlund, it does impact our play when we don't have a striker who can actually hold up the ball. So Jonathan David, even on a free, would we take him? I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see what other news we got. Bruno Fernandes, officially Manchester United's Player of the Month for March. God damn. I gotta head off, mate. I'll see you in the next one. See you in the next one, Eddie. Have a good one, man. Bruno Fernandes, Player of the Month. I mean, Bruno Fernandes, realistically, for United, is our Player of the Season. Oh, Harry Kane. Back post. Foden. Oh, my God. How many goals has Foden actually scored for England? One sec, I need to see this. How many goals has Foden scored for England? He scored 4 goals in 35 games and he's still getting starts. Brother. What is going on here? What is going on? So Manchester United are monitoring Kenan Yildiz and Xavi Simons. Manchester United are looking for a versatile attacking midfielder for the summer transfer window. Xavi Simons may actually suit the system, but I think he's got quite a bad injury record. I don't know about Xavi. I think he would cost quite a lot of money as well. Yildiz, on the other hand, one to look out for. And Højlund bloody going on a whole press tour about doing the Sue in front of Cristiano Ronaldo. Lord help him. Lord help him. Okay, this game's starting to open up with England. I think Albania are trying to win it more. Marcus Rashford runs down the left wing, wins a throw-in. Okay, Jude Bellingham wanders over to take the throw-in. Regardless of how shiz Højlund is, that was cold, dropping a Sue on Ronaldo's head top. I don't know, man. He said that he did it because he was like a childhood fan of Ronaldo. Then surely, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a very weird one. I'm just not a big. I don't know. I'm not a very big Højlund supporter. I think I find him a bit too PRFC for me. But he scored 2 goals in 2 games now, so let's see if he can change my mind during this run in for the end of the season. Pickford on the ball at the back here to Burn. Burn is literally a mountain of a man. I do not know how anyone's getting past him. Declan Rice. To Burn. To Skelly. To Jones. To Kane. Kane to Foden. To Rice. To Skelly. To Bellingham. Back. Okay. Burn. Guys, come on. Oh, now Curtis Jones is just walking with it, and so is Declan Rice in a safer area. Me neither. He has an Instagram account first, footballer second. But hey, dunking on that 40-year-old washed out old sock model is always appreciated. Bruh, Christian, what made you turn against Cristiano Ronaldo? 1 minute you're supporting United in the Champions League final because of him, and now you're calling him out for being an underwear and sock model. What did Ronaldo do to you, man? Okay, Albania coming forward here. Wow, he's just outpaced Dan Burn. No way. Okay. Pickford collects. It's okay, guys. Relax. Relax. We didn't concede. It's all good. He's such a narcissist, sellout drama queen, also alleged rape. Wow. Yep. He is a narcissist and a sellout drama queen. But then I don't know. You gotta be a narcissist, surely. Like, there's no way that you score the most goals in like footballing history and you're not a narcissist. Like, you get applauded more than any other player in history. And I feel like to be a striker, you do have to be a bit of a narcissist. Okay, Rice to Walker. If England were an actual club side, I honestly think that they would have no fans. Like, who would pay to watch this? Who would pay to just watch them pass it around the back? I mean, there is confidence and there's delusion. He's far past delusion at this point, holding his entire nation back so he can put himself in the spotlight. That is a good point, Christian. That is a good point. I think, yeah, I don't understand why Ronaldo's still playing. Like, he's 40 years old. Surely there's a better option playing in the front three than Cristiano. Oh, Gordon and Bowen are coming on for England, so at least we're going to see some pace. And in other news, Latvia have scored 1 goal against Andorra. So the mighty Latvia have scored. Back for now shortly. Don't worry, Eddie. You missed absolutely nothing in this game. Yeah, City fans would watch this and say, "Oh my god, it's a tactical masterclass." Who would you guys play in the front three instead of Ronaldo if you were to bench him during Euros? Oh, the mighty Latvians. What a clash of titans the next game will be. I might actually need alcohol for the next game. England not set the world alight while I was gone. Nope. Nope. Oh, wow. Albania on the counter-attack. It's 3v3. Kyle Walker defends well. England are showing more vulnerability here, but realistically, they need to open up in order for us to get some space. But we're so slow in attacking that we just do not know how to operate on the transition. It seems like the only goals we can ever score are when we're dominating possession. Oh my god. We have to see about 50 passes before a goal. Every time we pass it backwards in the next game, you have to take a shot. Eddie, mate, I would not have a liver if I did that. I would not have a liver. Bellingham in the middle again to Walker. Oh, fudge me, man. Fudge me. How's Rashford still on this pitch? Vitinha, Diogo Jota, and Andre Silva. I can name more, lol. There's a lot of other options than Cristiano at striker. I think having Cristiano as a super sub would actually be so good. I wonder if the reason he plays is because it means that there's less chance of injury or something like that. Who knows? Maybe he's statistically seen something where it's like, oh, you're more likely to get injured off the bench if you haven't had like a proper introduction to the game. So that's why. Oh, a paper aeroplane has fallen onto the pitch. That's the most exciting thing that's happened in about 20 minutes. Okay, Bellingham to Curtis Jones. Foden. He's going to pass it back. Nope. Bellingham to Foden. Are they just stat padding? Like, why are they passing like this? His ego is too big. He should be a bench player and a leader off the field, not a man-child. Yep, very true. Like, I can understand the Portuguese players saying, like, oh, we all want to see Ronaldo lift the World Cup. Yeah, a lot of people do. But, like, you've got to give him that tough love and say, mate, we might actually be a better side without you on the pitch. Because, like, the fact that Fernando Santos lost his job because of that is it's kind of crazy, given that he won them a trophy. Bellingham was trying to find Kane there, but Albania defended well. Almost everything we do, everything good that we do, comes from Bellingham. He's the only one to watch in this match. Everyone else is just absolute dog water, really. Foden, Rashford, and Pickford currently the only players to get below a 7 on FOTMob. I mean, Pickford really hasn't had to do much, so I can see why he's getting rated fairly low. But Rashford, man, he's been given 72 minutes to prove himself, and he's shown absolutely nothing. I was hoping he would get a goal so then it adds a couple of mil to his transfer value, but odds are he won't be picked for the next England squad. It's crazy as well that he's been playing at Aston Villa. I think he's got like 500 minutes, something like that, maybe 600. And he's got 4 assists. But had he got 4 assists at United and played that much, everyone would still say, like, oh, he's trash. Like, it's been months since he scored a goal. Has he scored a goal this year? I don't think he has. You have to get to the final to win it. They must have forgotten that, and they might get grouped with Ronaldo up front. Oh, Kane was going for a backwards header there, but didn't manage to get on target. Who needs to see Ronaldo lift a World Cup when you could watch Delo lift it in a Ronaldo-less team? Okay, Eddie makes a very strong point for why I do not want Portugal to win the World Cup. Okay, Gordon and Bowen coming on now. About time. Rashford coming off. Did absolutely diddly squat in that game. Showed us nothing. Let's see how Tuchel reacts to him coming off. Oh, the camera doesn't pan to him. I wanted to see his reaction. Either way, Gordon's on now, so hopefully we'll actually see some pace. And Bowen, who is good with a little trick or two. And number 16, who I do not recognise. Who's number 16? Morgan Rogers. Rogers for Aston Villa, he's alright. He's alright. I do with a banger, I second that. As long as you can admit that your Delo hate is a personal vendetta. Oh, 100%, mate. Honest. This is why Old Truthford is the home of honestly biased sports content, my friend. I do not think we will ever win a Premier League with Delo in the starting 11. Maybe I can push it with him being a squad player, but starting 11, no way, mate. No way. Never going to happen. Okay, we've got the Albania keeper down now. Oh, man. These games drag. These games really drag. Back to United news. What's going on here? Let's see. It's just a bunch of posts about Højlund scoring against Ronaldo. It's so funny because you look at things like this. Guys, look at this. And the caption is, what a 23-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo achieved in 2008 will never be replicated. And I'm just thinking, 23-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo did all of this. Højlund's 22 and he's turning 23 next year. What is Højlund going to do next year? Is he going to equal a tenth of this? Do we stick on the Højlund train, or do we just give up and sell him to like Juventus or something? It doesn't take a genius to guess what my opinion is. Four best teams in the world have to be Spain, Germany, Argentina, and France. No. Don't see the Portuguese getting anywhere near them. The only way the Portuguese win a cup is if they sack Martinez and hire Mourinho and just do what they did under Santos, where they literally just parked the bus and... Oh, Kane in the box! Yes! Come on! 2-0. Harry Kane plucks it out of the air. It's about his 7th opportunity against Albania, but he's done it. 2-0. Oh, finally, Marcus Rashford goes off the pitch and we actually look like an attacking side again. Yeah, unless Portugal play like they did under Santos in 2016 Euros, there's no way that they beat these other teams. They're just not built like them. I think Portugal thrive off of that underdog feeling as well when they have less possession. Tuchel loving that goal from Kane. You also don't want him to be in the team when we win the league. Nah, if we actually won the league and he was a starter, then I'd say I was wrong. Diogo Dalot has come on leaps and bounds, and I'd give him a very good parents' evening. But if I know anything about football, Diogo Dalot will not be a starter in a squad that wins the Premier League. Watch him win the Ballon d'Or, Champions League, and the Italian League now, admin. Crazy how most teams look better without that sandbag with earphones, Rashford. If Højlund managed to do that, then fair enough. What is with comparing youngsters to Messi and Ronaldo? People don't realise that their numbers and accomplishments are not the normal standard. What a good prospect turn out to be, you know. Nah, it's true, to be fair. It's not a fair comparison, but at the same time, like, you can compare them to other people who have gone on to do well, like maybe... I don't know, what is a fair comparison then? Who would you compare Højlund to? Because people always compare him to like strikers from 20 years ago, where it was like, oh yeah, well this player didn't kickstart their career until they were like 20, 25, 27, and this guy's only 22. But in the modern era, I think because players take such good care of themselves, and players start, I don't know, developing from such a younger age now, like, I don't think you can compare them to like players of 20 years ago. I think you have to compare them with players of today. And like when you see players like Lamine Yamal, who again is a generational talent doing all of these things, but I don't know, like who do you compare them to then? Do you compare them to like a Zlatan, or what striker would you compare Højlund to and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this would be a fair comparison of a striker to what he could be? I don't know where to draw the line. True Eddie, they were freaks of nature. I would compare him to Morata, handsome fraud with zero footballing ability. Oh god. Even Morata's doing better than him. I swear Morata was just known for being like a money laundering thing in the footballing world. He's been to so many clubs. Morata, though, had some finishes where you were like, oh, that's decent, that. I mean, Højlund has shown that as well, though, to be fair. He's shown some decent finishes. Also, playing in the Spanish league is stat padding at its finest. 14 of the teams in that league are League 1 level. I mean, that explains Anthony doing well there, but I don't know. Okay, we've waited this long, and looks like Albania are going to have to substitute a keeper on because their keeper got injured. Christian, what do you think? I don't know if you were in the chat the other day, or actually, Eddie, I don't know if you were either. All of these streams are merging into one. Do you guys think that PSG win the Premier League this season? If they were in the Premier League? Just like Morata, Højlund show up once in a blue moon and people start to believe again. Trust me, I had to watch the Spanish fraud for a season. It's not worth it. Morata might actually be a very good comparison, to be fair, Christian. Dan Burn forward to Bellingham again, who just carrying us on his back. No, PSG are elite level chokers. Because Nav was absolutely certain that that PSG would win the league. And when I did a poll on the Instagram, 45% of people said they would win the league, and 55% said that they wouldn't. And that was over I think it was over 1,000 votes. So it's an interesting one. Club should be called Le Bottle Jobs. I was their admin. I see no point in arguing over if PSG would win the Prem. Did you believe it, Eddie? Did you believe PSG would win the Prem? Go on, admit it. Admit it. Kyle Walker. But yeah, there's no point because we're never going to know. Then Burn at the back. Playing it around. Yeah, I can already see the Roy Keane bloody comments after this match. He'll just be like, same old England. They do this shiz every year, show up in the quarterfinals, people hype them up, and they get dunked out next game. Let's see. Let's see what happens to PSG. It would be funny if Aston Villa beat them. Okay, Walker with a throw in. Henderson. How is Henderson still playing for England? Oh, Henderson sloppy ball. Henderson picks it up. Oh, great. Henderson's in the side to take us away from the opponent's final third and just pass the ball around the back. Oh, oh God. I mean, they got trashed by a horrible Dortmund team last year, don't forget. Good point. Very good point. Okay, Albania on the ball. Henderson, that guy should teach classes on how to ruin your entire brand in one single move. But it's all about the rainbow laces, man. Henderson just feels like a step backwards, in my opinion. It really does. It really does. You think it's Thomas Tuchel just admitting that he doesn't watch English football, or why? I just don't get it. What does Henderson bring to this side? Is it for his personality? Is that why he's there? I think Tuchel brings him for the vibes. Albania passing it around the back as England limp over the finishing line here. Albania player wiped out there. Advantage not played. Goes back. Eshaw coming back to remind me about my scoreline prediction. Gonna score 4. If people actually finish their chances, we would have scored 4. Just saying. Let's look at IXG. What's IXG saying? An XG of 1.66. Okay. 4 big chances. Do you see that? England had 4 big chances, bottle jobs, and that is why we're only winning 2-0. Same way Thomas Muller was in the last few Germany tournament squads. That's true. Yeah. There for experience, there for the vibes. Although Thomas Muller actually did something. I mean, Jordan Henderson, what's he done for an England team? Do you think Mason Mount could get into the England side if he does well and doesn't get injured for a while? Won a UCL under 2. Oh, he 100% could get in to this side. 100%. But it's a big if he does well and doesn't get injured, because that man is cursed. Difference, Muller could actually still kind of play. Went over 2.5 yellow cards. I can't believe it's all going up in flames due to that. Really? Oh, Diego's parlay is in the bin because of too many yellow cards. Mount in the England squad. Ha 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 ha. That would be something to watch. Hopefully he does do well, because Amarim's obsessed with him. I mean, hearing that Aiden Heaven isn't injured for that long may be a sign of the times. It may actually be a sign of the times that our players aren't getting unnecessary, like, long injuries. So let's pray. Let's pray that that is the case and Mount comes back, because we've got Mason Mount. We've got a system that really suits him. He's got the perfect platform. He's got a manager who loves him. But can he make the most of it? That's the question now. Would have shared my millions with Old Truthford. Goodness me, Diego. Another reason, Christian, by the way, to join the Angels is we are going to be running some betting next year on Premier League games and stuff like that. So I would highly recommend getting in now, because once we get to like 30, 50 people, we're going to lock it off. And also it's good to have a good range of people. I mean, Lewis Skelly's family celebrating there after he got his first England goal. Ooh, gambling. Now I just have to bet against United every game, and over a season I'll be rich. Not next season, mate. Next season, Amarim's coming for all of you. All of you. And then eventually we can sign Cole Palmer, who can play in one of the cams in our system. You guys can take Mason Mount back, and we'll sign Cole Palmer. Okay, Albania, play it from the back. Really not adventurous at all, really. Gordon closes, but I think the ball hit his child-making department of his body. With what players? You know what happens when you sign our players from Cole Palmer to Cold Wheelchair? Hey, Cole Palmer will be different. He will be different. I think Cole Palmer does need to sign for United because he's just not getting the credit he deserves at Chelsea. I can already see it now, the promo video of him doing his celebration in like a freezer or something like that. Similar to Alexis Sanchez's piano and Pogback. Colback Palmer. Cole Palm, Manchester United. We are a one-player club. What do you mean not getting his recognition? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares, mate. If he was doing it at United, mate, everyone would know about it. Like, nobody's been speaking about Cole Palmer for weeks. Hugo Ekitike scores a hat-trick for France under-21s tonight. That is a player that we have been linked to, that we're looking at, along with Sesko. What do you mean you're a one-player club as well, Christian? I mean, you've got Sancho. That's what Chelsea are known for. Cole Palmer to hop finger. Okay, the stream needs to end soon. Oh, God. He would not be doing it at United. Need I remind you what happens when promising players join your team? Yeah, they shine like Ahmad. I think we keep Ahmad right wing, Cole Palmer right attacking mid, Bruno Ugarte in the midfield, Mount left attacking mid. But then where does Xerxes go? I don't know. I don't know how this bloody United squad's going to change now. But we're going to have to keep an eye on it in the summer. One final attack here for Jude Bellingham. The only player who's actually got some cojones to do some skills. Also, you should be happy Sancho is returning to Old Truthford here. Christian, has Sancho been that bad that Chelsea are willing to give us millions of pounds to not have to sign him? That's actually crazy. I'm off admin. See ya. See ya, Eddie. Thanks for tuning in, man. Have a good weekend. Okay. England playing it around the back. Oh, Kyle Walker on the ball. Imagine that front three, Sancho, Højlund and Garnacho. I mean, Garnacho wouldn't be that bad in that front three. He's been terrible this season, but he's got that star quality. I like the fact he hasn't just thrown his toys in the pram as well, like Sancho did. Yes, I think we would pay you 25 mil just to send him back. It's actually mental, man. I can't remember in any circumstance where that's happened. Where like a player's gone on a loan with obligation to buy and the club have refused to buy them. I can't remember any other examples of that. But either way, it's full time here, folks. England win 2-0 against the almighty Albania. England supposedly 4th in the world in the FIFA rankings. Albania 65th in the world. It was domination from beginning to end. But yeah, what can we do, eh? Jude Bellingham, man of the match, obviously. 21 years old still. Wow. Still only 21 years old, but he's doing absolutely everything. Everyone else, shadows of themselves. Probably going to call it a night there, but Christian, if you are interested in joining the Angels, drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll let you know about the initiation and I'll get you involved because it would be good to have you, man. You have been a loyal one on the streams. But for now, folks, hope you all have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you potentially for the next England game. Potentially. I may be busy. walking through broken glass. But for now, Godspeed.